So in this video we're going to look through some tips to put in your highlight video and also show you what a JuCo centre mid looks like. You look here, between the lines, some clever movement here to move backwards, not forwards, create space for himself, opens his hips and shoulders with the touch and plays a nice little pass. And the good detail, if you watch after the pass he plays here, look at his movement, passes it off, sprints, accelerates, gets into space. One thing that can drag down a tape is a nice little pass where you stand still, admiring your work after it. Here he gets between the lines, makes himself hard to mark, completes a pass forward, again the movement. Now I've had a few DMs asking about backwards passes and sideways passes. You can include them, but here's what to bear in mind. Here, completes a nice pass, sideways, backwards. Now why this isn't a bad clip is that's the look he had. There's one white forward, marked, and no options. So try not to include clips if you go backwards and you have some good attacking options between the lines, because people might make a judgment on your decision making there. So as you can see, this player's pretty good, and it's important that you know that there are JuCo players that are out there that are pretty good. You know, and this is your competition, so you've really got to try and show yourself in the best light and maximize yourself in terms of your physical, tactical, technical potential to go play in the college game. Body shape is another separator. If you look here, he gets the ball facing backwards, but he's able to rotate and face goal, hips and shoulders turn upfield with his touch. And that's something people look for in midfielders, and then he can obviously drive the attack. Here comes another example. You never want to be the kind of player who always touches and passes the way they're facing. You need this rotational element to your game in centre mid. Switching the point of attack is a big one. Look, here he gets the ball. Hips and shoulders are going to turn again on this first touch. And we play it out wide on the far side. Here we go. This time the ball's going to come to him from his right back. Little touch out of pressure. Opens a passing lane. We'll go out to the far side. He maybe could have led that guy onto the front foot a little more. The weight of pass is important when you're playing balls out wide, because while the ball's in the air, the fullback can make a play. So you can see here, he's drilled that pretty hard, giving the fullback less time to press his winger. It's a common mistake for kids to underhit that pass a little bit. Let it float in the air, and then it's tough for your teammate to make a play. Defending important. Look, here is defending, he's a little ahead of the ball. Acceleration, wins the ball. Team defending again. Especially if you're centre mid, when the ball comes into your area, you have to be able to come away with possession with your team multiple times per game. Get the effort levels to get back behind the ball. Again, he's making plays. Shows a bit of strength there. Completes that first pass after the turnover. The need for quality in possession never ends, because after you win the ball, you have to keep it for your team. He's another player where he's the cover defender. White ball. This time his team's got a good pressing shape. White passes, comes away with it, starts an attack for his team. So I think this video showcases two things. One, the quality on offer in junior college with those players with an extra year or two. And two, just some ideas to show people in your own video your qualities on the ball and off the ball. Try not to be one-dimensional. You want to be able to complete a pass. You want to be able to switch the point of attack and turn to goal on your first touch. And you want to be able to be a defensive presence and force turnovers and make it difficult for you to play against. That's the college game at centre mid. That's the pro game at centre mid. Hope you found this video useful.